Hey guys, welcome to Lakeshore RV Center. I've got your Montana High Country 335 bunkhouse fifth wheel. Let's go ahead and take a look at your new camper. Up front, you've got the molded fiberglass front cap with the LED lighting fitted in, a little mirror to look down into the bed of the truck to hitch up to your Rotaflex pin box. On the front compartments, you've got an inverter a battery disconnect in here. You want to make sure if you're going to shut off everything draining your battery that you hit this one, as well as one more I'll show you in just a second. Got your batteries installed. The guys are going through and testing and inspecting it right now, so probably see some tools laying around, getting everything ready for you. On the side here, we've got your auto leveling system. I'm going to go ahead and send you a video on how to operate this in a little bit more detail. And after you learn that, in case you forget, there's instructions right inside the compartment door where one of your 30-pound propane tanks is hiding. Nice big pass-through storage here. Oh, the motion sensor LED's coming on for us. So that thing right there is your 1,000-watt inverter for your residential refrigerator. We've got the heat cooking right now and getting it nice and warm and toasty, making sure everything's working. You can probably hear it running here in just a second. Got your 50-amp service cable and a blue coil hose for your hot and cold water shower. You are also going to have cable and satellite hookup. And there is that second quick battery disconnect that we talked about. Winterization and bypass for your water heater when you're doing that winterizing. And then we've got a hookup for your fresh water. Right now we're hooked up to city water. So it's pressurized water system. If you flip that switch to fill, it'll fill up your onboard holding tank. You've got your sewage flush tanks, and then the valves for draining your black and gray. And we got all that. So that bottom black plate, if you unscrew that, that's going to allow you to bring up your hoses and all your hookups for all your utilities. Got your water heater here, and oh indeed, your heater is working. It's nice and warm. Inside this little guy, there is another pull valve for your gray tank. We've got your let off for your gray and black. And hiding underneath here is a big tube for your sewer hose to be stored. Go ahead and take a look at your beautiful camper. On the side here, you have a collapsible roof ladder to give you access to your serviceable roof. Underneath this back slide out, you can see your 2-inch receiver hitch with your 4-way flat wiring harness. Nice big power awning with the LED lights, and a second power awning with the LED lights. Let's go ahead and climb on up these beautiful steps and take a look at the rest of your camper. So when you walk in, you're going to have your central vacuum system, more motion sensor LED lights. Coming up, we've got a couple light switches. This thermostat's going to be for your main AC and your furnace. There is a second AC, and that will have its own independent thermostat. And then we also have this little max fan guy. This is going to open and close the fan built into the ceiling for your exhaust, and it does have a rain sensor, so it will close if it starts to rain. In this first cabinet, when we walk in, you're going to have your on and off switch for your inverter, red, gray, and black heated blankets for your holding tanks. Big gray button is going to be for the ceiling fan. And then we also can check our battery levels. They're nice and fresh and full. Fresh water, gray, black tanks, and then turning on your water pump. You're going to only use this if you're running off of your onboard holding tank for your fresh water. If you are on city water or pressurized water, going to leave that off because it's going to go right on past it. So we don't want to burn it up. We've got gas and electric for your water heater. All these bright blue switches are all of your lighting. And then we have 2 power awnings, 1, 2, 3, 4 slide out boxes. You can just push them, open, close. Nice big 18 cubic foot residential refrigerator here. The lighting underneath the cabinets, there's a little button. Just push it. Great storage inside the cabinets. One thing I always like folks to look at when you go to open this camper, and a lot of campers have this, where we've used our space as best as possible. So the slide out happens to come really close to this doorknob. So give it a look just to make sure over time at some point this door doesn't pop open and interfere with you opening or closing your slide out. Real simple, real cheap to look twice, really expensive to hear it go squish. So do me a favor and always check that. Got a big black dial here. This guy is going to screw on and off to keep these doors closed during transport. Nice extension on our countertop. Oh, looks like they're running the water through the system right now, so we got a little water in the sink. Utility outlets on both sides of the stovetop. We've got a glass surface here to give you more counter space. To get it out of the way, we're going to flip it once. Flip it over one more time. It gives you a nice big backsplash and access to your 3-burner cooktop. LED lights for your oven dials. Nice big 30-inch residential size microwave for you. CD, DVD player, Bluetooth. You got your fireplace roaring right now. Getting it good and warm in here. Doing a head count on all your keys, making sure you got all of them that you need. On the wall over here, we've got a couple light switches for some LEDs, one for underneath the booth. And then you also have this guy. If you give it a little hold, it will turn on the dimmer lights. Or you can just tap it on and off. Go inside and take a look at your bunk room. And the half bath. Foot flush toilet. More LED lights. I've got a light switch right there for you. Hook up for cable and satellite and TV. Let's go on front and take a look at your master bedroom. And bathroom. We've got another fantastic fan here in the ceiling in the master bath. More LED lights. And the switches are right inside the door when you first walk in. Now with this shower, I always want you to make sure that it's latched good. It does have a magnetic strip in between the two doors to help keep it closed, but we also want to secure it. Keep everything nice. Foot flush toilet again for you. Nice big wardrobe closet. Also washer dryer prep is in there if you so choose to need it. King size bed. And beautiful front cap looking out. You do have your second AC right here, and underneath the master bed you've got the hoses for your central vacuum and some additional storage. You are prepped and wired for Wi-Fi and TV. And that second AC thermostat is right there for you. So that is a quick tour for you of your new Montana High Country 335 bunkhouse fifth wheel. If you have any questions, please give me a call. April Welch at 231-638-7750.